So it's day 244 of Hey, What Are You Doing Today? And it's been one of those days. I have these every so often along this little journey where I feel like, my motivation's a little bit off or something. And it was curious because I was paying attention to that feeling. And even though through paying attention, I'm having a difficult kind of time struggling getting my brain and everything back on track. It's so peculiar to me because I'm still doing everything I need to do. It's like almost inherent now. It's almost like so natural now. It's such a major part of such a major component of my life that even though I can feel a sense of a lack of motivation. I'm still moving along in just the same way I would. Today I haven't come across any new great powerful pieces of information. But what was funny was I've been making notes, every month as different concepts or different ideas or different thoughts or even just little motivational pieces come in. I'll jot it down, and then I put it on my phone, and then after that, at the end of the month, I take and I record the notes so that I can play them back and listen to them at any time. That's one of the daily things I have to do is at least listen to one of my previous month's notes and read whatever notes I'm working on for the current month. So that's one component of my day. Every day I hit that element. But I had recorded a series of three of my notes all together in one of the first, well, not one of the, but it was like around day 120 or something. I incorporated 3 months, which was actually about 2.5 months worth of notes. And I had that on my phone, and then I erased that video, and instead of going on YouTube and watching it every day, I just kind of ignored those, those notes fell by the wayside. Well, today I decided just to record them as individual pieces so that I'll have them again. And it was interesting to think about, the first month, mid-April till mid-May, I don't think I really took any notes. I was just trying to actively seek out information and try to figure out, what I was doing and where this process was going. And so the first set of notes was, half the month of May, and I looked at them and I was just like, it was interesting to watch the progression. I recorded May's notes, then I took out June's notes and I recorded June's notes. June's notes were much stronger than May's notes, and there were more of them. And then July's notes came, and they were even stronger than the other two, and they were longer. And it's continued to progress in that way. So that was a good little note of measurement that as I've been progressing, my notes show that there's better information is coming in. I'm making more notes. I'm obtaining more information, and it's just the level and the quality is getting better and better. So that was good. And then just to see the fact that I'm not all fired up and all gun ho. It's kind of a cold winter's day, falling back into winter again. I had a couple nice days for December, and now it's kind of coming back to winter, and I feel that hibernation mode wanting to come back on. But I still did everything I needed to do. I got up early. I got running. Just every little step along the way. So it's been good. It's such a major component of my life that just the fact that I do enjoy it is keeping me motivated. Keeping me doing it, even though I know that. But I've had much stronger days than this. The fact that I do enjoy the work is, I've invested probably 6-7 hours in it at this point. And it's every day. Every day is 10-12 hours of working on this project. It's weird. I have this blind faith now that something's going to come of this in some way, shape, or form. It's already making me a better person, no doubt about it, as I watch myself and my reactions and my observations and my awareness and just the way I handle myself differently. It's been a long time since I've had a moment where frustration or anger has taken me over, which was one of my biggest weaknesses prior to starting this, that I lived on a very emotional level. I was very insensitive to other people. I was, it was me, and if something wasn't right, I blew up and poorly handled the situation without a doubt. So, but that's changed. Much lower stress level. That's changed. You know, I don't, I don't really. This before I was very defined by this job that I'm working, and now it's just kind of it's an element. It's a sideline to what I'm really doing. And I'm not worried about quotas or the pressure of making the money. And you know what's weird is that as my stress levels lowered that way, nothing's changed as far as my the hitting quotas or any of that stuff. You know, even though I'm 100 times, if not more, 100 times more distracted than I ever was as far as working this job. It's like it's still I'm still functioning just as I would, even though I can put so much of an energy into this. But also, you know, I see now a light at the end of the tunnel as far as, you know, what's the next step and where I go with myself, and you know, not a career but a stepping stone, something to learn, something to invest my time in, and learn a different way of doing things, a different kind of business, and really put the business on my shoulders, kind of thing. So I can see where that is. There's about a 3 or 4 month exit plan of this job, and moving into that one, just the way the timing is. And I think the nice thing will be that you know, prior to doing that, made a plan with Luna that we're going to run away to Miami for a couple weeks, maybe even just take a whole month. I mean, it's just you know, it's nice the way everything's kind of panning out, and I think that would be an interesting finish to this, to run away to Miami for a couple weeks, and then just come back into kind of a new lifestyle and a new way of living, and a new way of looking at the world, and having made it out from, you know, having accomplished that goal of getting away from everything that was negative in my world based on everything I was experiencing. But that's it. That's day 234. Hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.